In the low 30s to around, again, to the middle 30s in the forecast. Giving way to this, though, as we get into it here. Drier conditions will ensue later on to portions of today with some sunshine, but first we have a little bit of light rainfall that's out there. You notice that you don't see anything showing up for La Crosse nor Eau Claire. A lot of that's not even hitting the ground. A lot of it is trying to get to the ground, but not really affecting us. It was about a 30% chance. Now it's pretty much done. You're seeing some of that all the way down towards Prairie du Chien as well, and that too is starting to work out of the forecast right now. We'll get into it. As you can see, some of that was supposed to be a little mix of rain as well as snowfall and ice, and that was going to bring in some freezing drizzle possibly for that as well. Now it's kind of moving out as we go to the 9 o'clock hour. We have a little bit of light rainfall trying to get down to the ground, but most of that will be just a light sprinkle to a shower or so. Then another batch comes by Prairie du Chien as well as Boscobel getting into Richland Center, and then heads out to Madison. It shrinks down. Clouds start to increase later on as we go into Wednesday. As we go to the midnight hour, we'll see temperatures back in the 30s again. Then once we get into it, cloudier skies prevail. Going back into the afternoon, by noon, we're looking at least some mostly sunny skies coming up with those winds coming out of the west-southeast and then kind of moving, I should say, the east-southeast, kind of working through the area slowly but surely. We'll get right back into Wednesday as you go into the noon hour. You're going to be seeing the nighttime hours. You're going to be seeing more rainfall trying to get down to the south, a little light rainfall possible. It's about a 20 to 30% chance of that happening. And then once it gets into it, fills in all the way to the day through Thursday. We're looking at a 30% chance in the afternoon, holding on to at least a little bit of that moisture. You can see it's in the morning right now, holding on to that from light rainfall from areas by Boscobel to Prairie du Chien and Viroqua, getting into areas right by Eau Claire, as well as light rainfall by Black River Falls with a mix. Drier air comes back again for Thursday. Once we get in the remainder of the day, we're holding on to a low chance of any type of rainfall, which is a 30% chance. Then we'll go into how this all plays out. Everybody's getting into the sunshine today. Some folks are showing some rainfall, but I like to say, where is all this happening? We'll get right back into Sparta, drier conditions for you there. And to La Crosse, you have a little bit of freezing rainfall there. And then getting back into areas up to the north, Osseo is drier, as well as Eau Claire. Getting back into a partly cloudy skies in your forecast. Ladysmith at 46 degrees. I don't know if you guys have noticed our new graphics here, holding on to some of these right now. These fonts are a lot different. You're holding on to milder conditions today as well. You're looking at widespread 40s today, possibly getting to the forecast to near 50 degrees. Once we roll in how this all shapes up, we're having the nighttime planner. Not much happening here, as you can see, from 8 o'clock all the way into decreasing clouds with sunshine coming into the morning for tomorrow. Then, as you can see it here, going right back into Eau Claire. Similar conditions with a few clouds holding on to the possibility of that once we get in the 8 o'clock hour. Then those clouds increase. We'll get into at least some cloudier skies, mostly cloudy skies going to the early morning hours for you there. Highs for Wednesday, you're looking at, once again, temperatures from 48, those upper 40s to the low 50s to middle 50s down to the south. Richland Center getting to 55 degrees, 52 for Prairie du Chien, and over there in La Crosse, 53 degrees, 54 in Eau Claire. Once again, Eau Claire is going to get warmer than us today by Wednesday. We'll hold on to how this all shapes up as we go through the next few days here. You've got the 40s, the 50s, and then more 40s by Thursday going into your Friday, where you're looking at 50s returning all the way through Saturday. 60s come back again for Sunday going into Monday, possibly as well. Then we'll see more rainfall coming in for Tuesday of next week.